Hey everyone, Jordan Stewart here with Fireline Home Inspections. Lately we've been receiving a lot of requests for mold inspections and air quality testing. After having completed a number of these inspections throughout this year, I've come to realize that there's a huge stigma regarding mold amongst the community that I live in, at least. And I wanted to share some information about mold and clear up about when is a good time to test, if you even need to test for mold. So, huge disclaimer, and we're going to come out the gates with it. Mold is everywhere. It doesn't matter what kind of air you breathe. It doesn't matter if it's pure air. Mold spores is everywhere in the air that you breathe in. It doesn't matter if you're inside, outside, anywhere in between, there's going to be mold spores. So with that in mind, the question that you're probably asking, and that is a good question to ask, is why would I want to test my air quality? Why would I want to test for mold? Why would I want to pay $350 for Fireline Home Inspections to test for mold? Is that a money grab? Well, that's a valid question, and that's why we're here to answer. So, for me at least, the primary reason why I would ever recommend getting a mold test is if you're someone who experiences asthma, allergies, or breathing problems. If you're a new home buyer, that might be something to think about as you get your home inspection. If you are a homeowner and you normally don't have allergies and all of a sudden you start getting the sniffles and you don't know what it is and it's on and off and it's not because of a cold or anything like that, you may want to get tested for mold because you might be dealing with a mold that is prevalent for allergies and is an allergen. So that's primary reason number one. Number two is that testing for this type of mold or for different types of mold can help you identify if there's any moisture problems. So case in point, let's say that you have a leak on a roof or you have a leak in the attic, the bathroom. If you start noticing that there was moisture problems, either it was remediated or perhaps it wasn't, more than likely you got mold growing in that area. That's because mold loves moisture. In fact, it thrives in it. The more moisture there is, or the longer it's in moisture, the more mold you're going to get, and the more obvious it will come. So that would be a reason to get that done. And that would also lead now to my third point, which is to figure out if you have mold. Okay, we figured that out. Now, how to remediate it? Is it going to be something that's going to be expensive, or can it be something that could be relatively inexpensive? Knowing the kind of mold that you have can help you decide that, whether you need to shovel out, let's say $1,500 to replace a stud or something, versus spending $200 for cleaning supplies or having somebody come in professionally clean it. The difference between that can be determined by having your mold tested, by knowing what kind of mold it is. If it's an allergen, okay, we know that we want it out of the atmosphere. We know it might need a cleaning. If it's a toxin mold, black mold, then you might be looking at something a little bit more serious. It might be more pricey. So it kind of clears the air when you test your air and also get samples of mold to determine whether or not you need to spend money, a considerable amount of money, to have it remediated. So those are my three quick, 5-minute talk about mold and kind of clear some of the air. We know we got a huge stigma and a huge reputation, or that mold has a huge reputation, and we just wanted to clear some of that up. So if you ever have any questions, feel free to give us a call. If you ever want us to come in and to do a mold inspection, again, give us a call. That's all that we do. We don't do any remediation, and that's because we want to give you guys a down front and the honest truth about what you're dealing with, and then the steps to take afterwards. So that was it, and hope everybody has a good day.